Wisconsin rental laws outline the rules in the state regarding lease agreements and evictions. We'll examine relevant laws for standard lease agreements, month-to-month lease agreements, and evictions. Standard lease agreement. A standard lease gives an overview of the terms between a landlord and tenant for the renting of property. A standard lease is commonly a one-year fixed period and is the most widely used rental contract. Month-to-month lease. A month-to-month lease, also called a tenancy at will, is an agreement between a landlord and tenant that renews automatically every month and terminates upon notice by either party. In Wisconsin, notice must be provided a minimum of 28 days prior to termination as required by law. Required disclosures. In Wisconsin, the following disclosures must be included as part of the agreement. Landlord and agent identification. The landlord must give the tenant the names or persons authorized to enter the property, as well as an address for rent payments and notices. Move-in checklist. The landlord must notify the tenant within 7 days of commencement of the lease that they are entitled to go through the premises for their own inspection of any pre-existing damages. Furthermore, the landlord must also let the tenant know that they have the right to view the previous tenant's list of charges deducted from their security deposit. Water, heat, electricity. If the rent does not include water, heat, or electricity, it must be specified in the lease. Landlord access. In Wisconsin, landlords are required to provide tenants with advance notice before entering the property for repairs or non-emergency reasons, and may only enter during reasonable times. Security deposit laws. In Wisconsin, landlords may charge as much as they wish for security. The money must be returned to the tenant within 21 days of vacating. Eviction laws. There are 3 legally accepted causes for eviction in Wisconsin. 5-day notice to quit. Leases of a year or less. Landlords may issue a 5-day notice to quit for first-time violations of non-payment, non-compliance, or unlawful activity. This gives the tenant 5 days to remedy their violation or vacate the property. 14-day notice to quit, second violation. The landlord can issue a 14-day notice to quit for a second violation of the rental agreement within a year. This notice to quit requires the tenant to vacate within 14 days without an opportunity to cure their violation. 30-day notice to quit, leases of a year or longer. A 30-day notice to quit can be issued to tenants with a lease of longer than a year for non-compliance, non-payment, or unlawful activity. This gives the tenant 30 days to remediate their violation or vacate the property.